Good morning, everyone. Cal. We are playing some more Pokémon Reborn. We are deep in one of the outer realms here. Showing down against Pulse Pokémon. With a lot of super powerful moves. And some really difficult terrain types. That is Anna? Hi, Rafe. I didn't expect to see you here. You still remember me, right? I'm sorry, I'm still asleep on the other side. I'm super ultra triple pinky promise that I'm doing my best to wake up. I'm not sure where I'll find the third pinky, but I'll manage somehow. Seems like everything I did to try and manage the timeline enough so that you could beat Lynn took a toll on me, but I think it could have been a lot worse. If I had done more, I may not have been able to be there at all. And I'd miss all of you terribly. I know you can finish the job even without me, though. You've come so far, just a little further, and we'll defeat Lynn for good. Well, that's cool. Like, we've had Lynn show up so often, and Anna is supposed to be, like, have cool dream powers, too. Okay, so I have changed my team out. We've got some friends here that we haven't actually seen in quite a while, like Alan Way. And this is actually going to be our setup for two different teams. So just to quickly go over it, the important parts at least. Big fella. We switched his ability to Mold Breaker to ignore the abilities of one of the Pulse Pokemon. Specifically, this Camerupt we're about to fight has Sturdy. And we want to be able to ignore it. Because the game is doing cheesy things again. We're gonna start with Big Fella and Nick in against Camerupt here. And I don't think we're gonna need anyone else, but I guess we'll see. The rest of the team is set up for the second fight that we're going to be doing, which is against Pulse Tangrowth. So the big things here are we added Aurora Veil for Nick. Gore-Tex is in defense mode. We've got Metal here for all-out damage, specifically with Sludge Wave. And by pairing Metal with Gore-Tex, we're going to be able to not hit Gore-Tex with Sludge Wave. And also Clear Body works with the swamp terrain. Ellen Way is going to be here mostly as cleanup because there's a bunch of really powerful grass types, defensive grass types. So getting a priority acrobatics boosted Flying Gem, priority Flying Gem boosted acrobatics is going to be really good way to clean up, revenge kill, and Swampert Mega Swampert with Terra. Ooh, that was a very near thing. I had Dive for one of the other terrain. Yeah. Swamp causes problems unless you have Clear Body or Swift Swim or a few other things. So figured that would be good ways to get that coverage. Anyway, we're not to that fight yet. Let's take out this Camerupt. So this is one of those that could be a really hard fight. We never actually fought the Camerupt originally. And just as a reminder, just to explain what I had said earlier, this is a Camerupt with 1 HP and sturdy. What that means is you can't kill it with normal move damage. You have to find some way to do chip damage to it. New World terrain means that there's no terrain you can switch to that'll cause ongoing damage, and you can't cause weather. The Pokemon that are with it have a bunch of different ways to prevent you from applying status effects and to redirect attacks, and the Camerupt is also holding a Lumberry. So, I totally forgot Earthquake didn't work here. So Whimsicott's going to use Safeguard, which prevents status effects, but because we have Mold Breaker, we just get to one-shot this Camerupt. I suppose the other thing worth mentioning with that Camerupt is the move Eruption does damage based on the percentage of hit points you have left. Which will always be at 100%. Oh, you can't do... I thought you could do Aurora Veil there. So yeah, the rest of these Pokemon are pretty much just supports. Like, they have attacks, but most of them are gonna just be pretty straightforward here. Klefki's gonna kill Big Fella here, but not a lot we can do about it. Besides going for a switch that we don't really need to do. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and full restore using Nick's slot. That'll get rid of the sleep. And then we can use it at the acrobatics, flying gem boost. They must have coded this to keep Safeguard up because of the Camerupt. But that also just means that we're going to pretty much wreck this. Like I said, the rest of that party is not... Everything there is designed to keep the Camerupt alive, and if you didn't know what you were getting into going into that, that Camerupt fight could literally be impossible. So, from here... we're go look for Tangrowth. Which I think should be this way. We're fighting it in a swamp. And this looks very swamp-like. There it is. So this is going to be an interesting one in that there are actually 3 different Pokemon. 3 different Tangrowths. I also just realized I'm not sure if it's singles or doubles. So I guess we just hope that this works. I feel like having Gore-Tex in front is probably okay either way, but metal is kind of our intended sweeper. It is doubles. Awesome. That is what I was hoping. So the field is swamped. We are going to Meteor Mash over on this Avalog and Sludge Wave with metal. That Avalog has Precipice Blades. And that Tangrowth just used... That's bad. Well, we might be in trouble. So I'm thinking I should have double tapped to finish that off. I shouldn't. Oh my god. We're in trouble. I just realized how bad of an idea that Tailwind was. Nick got grounded. Yeah, that was me thinking, okay, we need some speed control. Actually, it wasn't even me thinking we need speed control. It was me specifically just being like, what am I even doing with Nick right now? Okay. So that answers what we need a little bit. Precipice Blades, though. Oh my god. I was not ready for that one. You know what? We're gonna try this. Actually, no, because we need to take out the Tangrowth on turn 1. My thought was, oh, well, that'll give me a way to get Precipice, or get past Precipice Blades. And technically that is correct. But that doesn't stop metal from just getting wrecked. I'm gonna leave this as is. I'm gonna try that Metalium Z on turn 2. We'll see if that works. So if we bullet punch first, the sludge wave should push enough damage. Didn't quite kill still. Yeah, the Baneful Bunker I should have seen coming. I was just thinking priority move. Having a priority move would be good. Corkscrew Crash doesn't even finish it off. Okay. That did almost nothing. Okay, this one's definitely harder than that first one was. Okay, we got a Pokemon down at least. Okay, this is a different... Okay, this is an arena trap Tangrowth. It is grass ground. Swalot has water absorb. Earthquake only does a quarter damage. Maybe wasn't the best choice to bring. This is pretty much a lost cause. I'm just trying to play it out. See if there's any more I can glean. Yeah, we're asleep. Okay. So. I mean, I think the answer here is pretty straightforward. Focus Ash, so that it survives this first turn. I guess we go full Meteor Mash first turn? Or do we go... Yeah, we have to start with either Big Fella or Gore-Tex. I guess technically we could lead with Island Way. This Precipice Blades is a ground move. Island Way would get priority Gale Wing, or because of Gale Wings, be able to hit Tangrowth. And if I wanted to, I can even just leave Metal in and still just get that second hit in. But honestly, it's probably better to go this way. Yeah, let's try Zen Headbutt. I'm not sure how much this is gonna do. That did not do nearly enough. Okay. We can keep playing this out. Alama is gonna drop. We knew that. And Tangrowth got the trigger. Super effective, but we got our Focus Sash this time. Full Force Z move on Avalugg. Metal's gonna use Sludge Wave. They're gonna use Precipice Blades again. Almost a good prediction. Yeah. Okay. So, Allenway is not doing enough there. Tangrowth's physical defense is just too high. That's the problem there. I don't think I want to just rely on a... Yeah, let's go back to our original lead. That would actually explain why Gore-Tex isn't doing that much either. All out, just make sure it doesn't get Trick Room off, I guess. There is one other Pokemon with Trick Room. How is it alive? I'm gonna count on Bullet Punch taking Tangrowth out. Probably another Precipice Blades, which is gonna miss Island Way, but hit Gore-Tex again. Swallow it. I think we cycle a revive quick. That Smackdown should do very little on Terra. Accuracy drops sucks, but I'm not sure why I did that. Like, Big Fella is not actually a good switch in there, but oh well. Let's go to Mega Swampert. Should be able to take that Precipice Blades pretty well. And Hammer Arm missed. Genuinely, like, this feels like it has been a very, very long... It has Giga Drain. Trick Room. It has an Amplified Rock, that's why. Okay. We're only on turn 5. I was hoping Precipice Blades. Oh, there was a smackdown last turn. I forgot about that. Barely does anything either. Man. I'm gonna see if we can just push through and cheese this a little, but honestly, we're getting to the point now where I'm probably gonna need to rethink my strategy. This is... Okay. So we've got something going for us now, I guess. Yeah, no, between Earthquake not being usable, which I forgot about, and the fact that we can't get those early kills, the fact that we have a very physical team against a very high physical defense opponent, which I was not taking into consideration. I was just looking at typing. So this is the other Tangrowth that has Trick Room. If they get this set back up, we're just done. Freeze Dry works pretty well there. Not quite enough to kill. But we have a chance still that it... Yeah, no. Okay. So our types are good. The moves are bad because we need special attackers. Haven't unsorted everything here yet. I guess... Well, and Island Way was mostly there for the previous fight as well. Well, no, was there to clean up the Tangrowths, but the Tangrowths aren't working because they're so bulky. So Avalog. Special steel type. Go like a Magearna. We've got this other option for Big Fella, which is actually good. Poison type means that they won't take that damage, and they have what's it, Earth Power? You ever think you have too many, or you ever have one of those moments where you think you might have too many Pokemon? Is this one of the... No. I was gonna say, could we just boom burst this and see what happens? Actually, that first pair is weak to fire. We could bring Cat in. Special attacker Cat. Lead with like heat wave something. We could do the same thing with heat or this version of Gore-Tex has heat wave as well. I've got lots of good heat waivers, honestly. Okay. So, Cat hasn't been used for a while. Kind of like the idea of the Magearna. Magearna is also slow. We could go with this version of Island Way. It's pretty solid special attack, and Air Slash is good and can make the flinch. We've also got Prankster and Taunt on it. That feels like it could be good. If I start with this lead, they're either going to use Smackdown or Precipice Blades, but it'll be after both of them go. If I start with Island Way, they're definitely going to smack down into one of the slots. I need to get around to training up a special attack Lucario. I have not done that yet, and I need to. I suppose the other option here, and actually this might be good, is I can go Ben, Cat as the initial lead to try it out, because Victory Star will increase accuracy on both of my Pokemon. So even though Victini is still a physical attacker, we've got, V-Create, which is really, really strong. And we'll boost the accuracy on Heat Wave as well, just to make sure it hits. I don't have any steel types currently. Do I have another good steel special attacker besides Magearna? Like, I have others with steel moves. My brain is going to, like I think Tassara has Flash Cannon. Physical? No. Flash Cannon. I need to level him up. Actually, do I have a Mega? I don't. Is there a good Mega that would fit here? Suppose I should also check the ones that I've already used this section. Like, Heat as Houndoom could be good. because that's a fire special attacker that has very high special attack. I think I'm gonna just try it. Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking, is that I could bring Drew as for another fire option, because that way we're getting sun boosted, heat wave, and flamethrower. Actually, that might be better. No, I'm gonna try this. You know what? I feel like it. I have at least a few more battery cells. Okay, we need to give... Oh, there's the cell batteries. That's why I couldn't find them earlier. They were right in the middle of that. Okay. We're gonna go focus sash, air balloon. Choice specs? Focus sash again. Wide lens. Nope, not enough. So because Cat is on the balloon. Okay, Fenn's actually at -2 speed. That might be enough to get an attack off. Maybe not. Let's see if extreme speed is enough to kill. No. Okay. I'm gonna stop trying to be fancy. You know what gets rid of Trick Room? Taunt. There. Will you turn? Because I'm expecting this to be Smackdown on Fen. I actually don't have a great switch in for that. It was on Island Way. Okay. Okay. Rude. Still just not doing that much. And I don't have any steel types I can bring in alongside to prevent Sludge Wave from killing. Yeah, I'm regretting not bringing, I'm regretting not bringing steel types in. I don't think this Tangrowth has Trick Room, at least. Yeah. So, I feel bad about it, but I think my problem with this party is just, it is a bunch of good Pokemon, and we're at the point where we need to do broken things. And these are not broken Pokemon. Like, Ben is the only one that's close here, but even that, 378 is not high attack at this point. 425 special attack's not bad, but it's getting split, and that heat wave felt like it did nothing. Like, I don't know. I feel like I need to use the terrain. and I don't have a great way to do that outside of metal. I suppose the other option is get rid of the terrain. I guess this is one thing I hadn't thought about yet, is water compaction. Thousand Arrows does get a boost, as does Smackdown, but those get water type added, which doesn't work against Swallet because it has water absorb. Poison gets a boost when the target is grounded. Bulldoze, Earthquake, and Magnitude get down. Okay. I'm gonna need to think about this some more. So yeah, I think we'll pick back up here next time. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one. We'll catch you next time.